Got me falling right back.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jay, and we're back with another video. Today we are playing some Fortnite, but this isn't just playing Battle Royale or playing creative. This is actually a test to see, once and for all, what's better, the pump or the TAC. Now, here in this chest, we have green pumps and green TACs, because they're very similar. I think we should all know that. So I'm just going to move that there. And, we're going to do some tests. So, the gray pump, is 49 damage per second. Not so great. It's a reload time of 5.7. And it does 70 damage on a body shot. It also does 150 for a headshot. Its fire rate's 0.7, the magazine size is 5, and the reload time is 5.7. So it's not bad, but then when you look at the TAC, it seems like there's no purpose of a pump shotgun, because there's the tactical. It's 106.5 damage per second, which is like, quick maths, 16 more damage per second than the pump. It's actually not, it's almost. But the damage, as you can see, it's actually one more than the pump. So it actually does more body damage and more headshot damage. The fire rate's much faster, but the reload time's a bit slower, considering it's tactical shotgun and it has 8 bullets in its 8 shells in its magazine. So I'm gonna already drop this here, because the pump's definitely not as good as the TAC with this one. And now we can look at the green pump and green TAC. Now you can see this, the green pump shotgun does 56 damage per second. It does 80 damage body shot. It's, of course, the fire rate and magazine size still 0.75, as it is for every pump shotgun. And the reload time is 5.3, so we're slowly getting better. Oh. Whoops. And the TAC shotgun is 112.5 damage per second, so that's even better. And the damage is only 75 damage on a body shot. Now, of course, the pump's getting better now, because the pump simply does more damage. That's just how it goes. The fire rate's still 1.5, still 8 magazine size, because that's what it is with all TAC shotguns. And the reload time is 6 when it's the 5.3 for the pump. So I'm actually gonna run a test on it to see how fast a green pump can kill this bot here. It has 1000 HP. I'm gonna not do all headshots, I'm gonna do some body shots. And I'm not doing anything on purpose because I'm not favoring either shotgun, but I actually want to see the outcome of the experiment. So I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Alright, stop it. And that was actually 13 seconds. So I'm going to drop the green pump back here. And I'm going to see how long it's going to take for the green TAC. So let me reset this, and I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Alright. That only took me 8 seconds. So I'd have to say I think the pump won on that one. So I'm going to put the pump over here. The green pump I don't think is as good as the green TAC. So we're going to move on to blues now. We have a blue pump and a blue TAC. I'm going to do the same experiment again, but first we're going to see the damage per second and the damage and the reload time. So the tactical shotgun damage per second is now 118.5, so that's still improving. Oh my god, sorry. This is 6:30 in the morning when I'm recording, because it's like the only time I have today. Even though we're stuck at home, quarantining all day. Yay! But, yeah, it's 118.5 damage per second, to 79 body shot damage, and the reload time is 5.7, so of course it's getting better at the rarity. Pump shotgun's damage per second is 63, damage is 90, and the reload time is 4.8, so they're both getting better and better and better. One thing I notice is the reload time. The pump is slowly just climbing and climbing and climbing on the TAC. I think by 0.2 reload time, I believe that's in seconds for a full reload. So let's do the experiment now, where we see how long it takes. So I'm going to start with the pump. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, that actually didn't go so well. It stayed at 13 seconds. So I'm just going to drop the pump over here and see how long it's going to take for the TAC. So I'm going to go bam, go, go, go. And surprisingly, this also took 8 seconds. So I think the TAC won yet again. So I'm going to put the TAC here. I'm going to put the pump there. So it's not seeming to get much faster, as we're still in the regular TAC, regular pump. But then we get the upgraded version, and that seems to be with every gun, with lots of guns with rarities such as purple and gold, because as you can see, the style is a bit different with both guns. So now we're going to look at damage per second for the TAC is 124.5. Damage for a body shot is 83, and the reload time is 5.4. So you can see it's getting better and better. And the pump's damage per second is 70. But as you notice, it seems to be that every single one, the tactical shotgun's always like 54.5 ahead of the pump. I think I did my math right there. Yeah, alright. Now the pump is 70 damage per second, right? It does 100 damage, and its reload time is 4.4. So the pump is slowly climbing with damage and reload time on the TAC, but the pump should do more damage because of the less magazine size, and because it depends on what you do, it's simply a better gun. So I'm actually going to do the time again and see how it goes. So let's go for the pump right now. Alright, that one was a bit better. I'm going to say that was 11.5 seconds, even though it was 12, because I kind of just missed. Typical me, huh? Shooting this guy. Yeah. So let me drop the pump down, and we'll see how long it takes for the TAC. Oh, shoot. Just got out of stopwatch. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't even care that you have a pistol now. Oh my god, this thing shreds. I was up close so I kept hitting net shots because of how fast it is. Like, you can just stand here and go bam, bam. Right? But that only took 6.5 seconds. So I think it's easy to say the TAC won on that one. Now, you may argue with me because now the pump shotgun can actually hit for one-shot headshot, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good because you're not always going to hit a one-shot headshot. But now we have gold guns. These guys shouldn't shoot me anymore. Oh my god, I keep exiting out of my stopwatch. Alright, but if we look at this, it's the pump shotgun, 77 damage per second. It does 110 damage body shot. So that doesn't count for shots that you hit in the foot, or if you hit one, if you hit them in the head, but it only does one shell, because when you shoot any shotgun, you can see how many shells hit when you shoot. The reload time on this is 4 seconds, so that's actually pretty insane. And also because this is the best rarity. Now the tactical shotgun is 130.5, so the pump actually gained a little bit of damage per second on it, and the damage is 87. So that's, of course, a regular good body shot that's probably somewhere in the chest area. Now, also note that I'll show you later, but if you hit anywhere down, like for the legs, you won't get a good body shot, and you could hit someone in the knee and do just as much damage, but it's a matter of how many shells actually hit them. That's why sometimes you get 33 damage headshots with a pump, because, well, it's dealt with per shell. So if I hit one shell, it's probably going to do 33 damage. So now it's time for our test. It seems like the pump can one-shot, but the TAC can two-shot faster than the pump can shoot two. So let's do our test, and let's start 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. I'm gonna say that it also took 11 seconds, because that's what my stopwatch says. So, it doesn't look too good for the pump. If the TAC can do any better, well then, it doesn't look like the pump wins. But we have one more stage after this that I'm going to show you. So, let's go. Oh. Nope. And then I'm gonna reset the timer, and then I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1. And that thing just shut it in 5 seconds. So I think it's fair to say, with these results, that the TAC is better than the pump. But we have one last challenge for the pump and for the TAC. And it's, how long can you kill a real player? Of course, it's not a real player because it's a bot that won't shoot me. But it has 200 health each. So I'm going to test this right now to see how long it takes for me to instant kill this guy without getting a headshot for a shot, because that's very unlikely. Timer, and 3, 2, 1, go. So I killed that thing in just under 2.5 seconds. So I'm gonna say just 2.5 seconds roughly, because that's what it was. And now with the TAC, if we start it and go, alright, let's go. That took 1.5 seconds. So as you can see, this took 2.5 seconds, and this took 1.5 seconds. You can see there's a difference because the pump shoots this low, right? You have to pump the pump shotgun. It only makes sense. With the TAC, you can just keep shooting. Now, what I want to show you though is a headshot is 220, right? Like I said, if you hit one shell, that's when it does 30. That's when it does 33 damage. I just hit the side of his head, did less damage, and sometimes you'd like barely touch him, like 11 damage right there. So once you hit a headshot kind of like that, it did 22 damage. There we go. 66. Like, it does that. So now that we know this, as well with like a shot in the foot, it still does 110 damage. Which is surprising because people say, like, if you shoot in the chest, it does more damage. Which depends on how far up you hit on the chest, it will do more damage. But what you don't know is you actually do the same amount of damage as when you hit here as when you hit here. So, yeah. It seems like it comes out with the TAC being the winner here. But it depends in a fight how good you are with a specific weapon. Like with the pump, you can instant kill. I can pickaxe him. Wait, no, I can't. So I'm just gonna pump him in the head. So it really depends on what you prefer. The pump, sure, you may think, okay, this can kill in less than 0.5 seconds because bam, one shot and you're dead. Let's make sure he's at full health now. Bam, one shot and you're dead. But pumps, no matter what, it's almost impossible to hit a 220 headshot unless you're right in front of them. So with pumps, you'd have to go like, like that, and then shoot one more time. With the TAC, you can just go bam, bam, bam. Okay, can I not miss my shots? Like, I don't even have high sensitivity. This is sad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, learned more stuff about the two shotguns, because I don't think really anyone looks in depth about this stuff. So I found this was good that I could figure this stuff out. It's really simple. And I just figured it out in like 2 seconds. So, I'd say that the TAC is better than the pump, no matter what. But the pump has the side where you can one-shot, headshot. So, if you like this video, hit the like button down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's really easy, and it supports the channel a lot, so I'd really appreciate it. And comment down below what other video ideas you would have for me, and what series you want, if there's any series you want to see. And let me know what I can improve on too, since I'm a new channel. But until then, peace.